Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Kenwan here, and today I just kind of want to show you a little bit more of this build and just kind of like talk about it. Again, this is like the prime Michael Jordan slash Kobe build. I just tell people it's like a lockdown that can shoot. You know, he can just do everything in the court. But this build has just made 2K22 so fun, and I'm actually really loving 2K22 this year. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I've seen a lot of good feedback. But it's just really fun. I know a lot of people are complaining about like the open whites going in, but I feel like that's fine because, an open NBA player, I feel like it's gonna make a lot of open whites, and I feel like it makes up for it because of the speed of the game. The game's so fast, it's a lot harder to get open. But the one thing I do think they need to fix, besides the server issues, because those are just terrible. Don't even get me started on those. But the defense. Defense is just so insane this year, especially as a center with a high block. I mean, my center I play with averages like 5 blocks a game. I mean, it's just like insane. It's almost scary to go up like with a dunk or a layup because it almost gets blocked every single time. So I think that is the one thing they need to adjust. But other than that, I feel like this game is great. There's so much stuff to do. There's so much stuff to keep you entertained. The different parts are fun. But yeah, this first gameplay here, these dudes actually weren't bad at all. They are the Splash Clan, as you can see. Win percentages were pretty good, and we just absolutely just blow them out here. But I'm honestly just having so much fun with 2K. Like I said, the only thing I really hope they tweak is the defense, and then just make the servers better. I think we got a perfect game. I mean, the city is a little bit big, but I really don't mind. As you can see, this guy just greening in my face. I mean, that's play shots for you, even though I have a 6'11 wingspan with a 95 perimeter. But it's alright. We're gonna start cooking over here. We're gonna start cooking. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the dribble moves. I always make a center every year. This is my first year actually making a guard, and I definitely told myself I was gonna make a lockdown because they're just so versatile. As you can see me whiting right here. This is when I had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 shooting badges. I have currently like 15 right now, so shoot a little bit more consistent right now. But yeah, I'm really excited also for the NBA to come back. Giannis is just coming off of, winning the chip. Giannis is my favorite player in the NBA right now, probably behind Jokic. I really love Jokic and Giannis. I was actually rooting for the Suns to win. I really wanted CP3 to win a ring because he's just such a fundamental and good ball player. He's always make the first pass. He's just a really smart player. I was really hoping for him to win because I do not think he will ever get another chance to win another ring. I think that was his one and only chance, but Giannis just showed that he's a dog. I mean, he just showed he really wanted that. So I'm really happy for Giannis. I know a lot of people are saying Lakers and Nets, but they said that last year. Everyone said Lakers and Nets last year, and we saw what happened. Yeah, they had injuries, but injuries always happen. That is just the game of basketball. That is what happens. So I know everybody's saying Nets and Lakers to win it again, but honestly, I think the Bucks are favored in my mind. I mean, they just came off a chip. I mean, I think Giannis is the best player in the NBA. I mean, the dude is just a monster. I mean, I honestly think he might be better than Prime Shaq because Prime Shaq couldn't shoot free throws. What did Giannis shoot in his finals game? What did he go, like 17 for 17 in a row in free throws? And he can still shoot the 3-ball. I mean, he's not the most efficient shooter ever. But he can still, hit it. He's still respectable. It's not like Shaq where you just obviously know he's not going to hit it. As you see me greening up right here. I love that animation. But, yeah, I just feel like people disrespect Giannis so much. I mean, the dude is just the best player on defense, the best player on offense, and is a playmaker, and he's always on the court. I really just don't see much weakness for him because, again, when people say, oh, he can't shoot, well, he's still dropping 35 on your head while dunking over you. I mean, yeah, maybe he's not the most efficient shooter ever, but a point is a point. It don't matter how you get it. I mean, again, look at Shaq. Man did not shoot for his entire career in a lot of people's top 10 list. A point is a point. So I feel like Giannis is just so criminally, disrespected. But as you can see, we are just blowing these guys out right here. And they actually ran it back a couple of times. I do not think they were happy that they lost to us. So they kept coming back around, but I do not think they won one single game against us. I think they were 0-3. And the funny part is we were just chilling and talking. We weren't even like really doing anything. We were just chilling, talking. Like I said, we were just trying to grind our badges. We all didn't have many badges in here, as you can see why we were missing some wide open shots, and you know, I just put on like a new dribble animation, but you know, I really think this is the best 2K that has just come out in years. I'm actually really happy that 2K finally decided to kind of listen to us, and I really hope they stay with the game. Now, 2K has always had that reputation of they just go dark. They never patch a game, never talk to the community, and I really hope this year they do not do that. I hope they stay with the community, patch the game, you know, make the game thrive. They don't just leave it to die till next year, you know, a game comes out. I really hope they stick with this and just make it a good game, because it is, at the end of the day, it's a pretty good game. You know, there's some things to tweak, you know, like I said, like defense and stuff. But other than that, I do really think it's a fun game. It's just really fast paced. You can really do a lot with the builder. I mean, this build will be a demigod once I get it maxed. I mean, this dude's gonna have just insane stats and badges. So but then it's not even like you can just do, you know, anything. Like I said, every build is just, you can make it insane. Like my center on the court right now, my friend, I think he said like 32 defensive badges, like 29 shooting, and like 29 finishing, and 0 playmaking. You can just make some just wild builds this year, but you know, right now I'm just really enjoying. I'm just trying to max this guy out right now. But as you can see, the next game, you know, we're down 2-0. This guy comes off a screen, you know, got to get a reach in there. But we get a lot more plucks right now. Ever since I put gold pickpocket on and gold clamps, it's just made a big difference. Now, I'm really deciding if I want to put on Hall of Fame clamps or not, because that's the thing with Hall of Fame badges this year. They take up so many slots, as you see me. I don't know. My bad. I don't know how I did not get blocked right there. I mean, like I said, every time you press Y, I mean, it's pretty much a block in this game. I mean, it's crazy. That's why I love running with this lineup right here, because I'm running with 2 defensive big men, and then I have me, that is a perimeter lockdown. As you see, when my guy goes for the chase down block, he absolutely soars through the air. I mean, this dude like almost hits his head on the backboard every time I go up for a chase down block. But yeah, I love running with a triple. That's what most people are doing right now, is running with a lineup kind of like this, a like lock that can ISO with 2 defensive big men that can shoot. I mean, it is just, like I said, it's crazy how like every build can pretty much shoot this year. I mean, if you know how to time your jump shot, you can pretty much shoot this year. But like I said, I like it. I mean, I personally like it. I think it's just more fun when you can make insane builds, because if everyone has an insanely good build, then it's fair, because everyone has good builds versus just being limited. Like, oh, you know, you're good at defense but you can't shoot. Well, in the NBA nowadays, everyone can do everything. Every single person in the NBA nowadays is a demigod. So why shouldn't we be able to make demigod builds and, you know, part? So I'm really glad they just changed it up this year. They were just like, let people make good builds and have fun while it's still balanced. So like I said, I think 2K just did an amazing job this year. I mean, it's actually, like, they actually put time in the game this year, and it actually shows. But like I said, they really need to fix this. I mean, the servers are just out of hand, man. I know so many people, like, we'll play a team, their whole team will lag out right when we beat them, or we lose, or whatever, and then we'll lag out. And then we've had so many people tell us they've had the same problems, where both teams will lag out, or there'll be some games where I've had where I'm the only person in the game and there's 5 AI. Like, it's just like, and going against AI on this game, as most you know from playing my career, is just terrible. I mean, it is just terrible going against the AI in this game, because every single person is prime Kawhi Leonard. It's terrible. So they really need to fix. I mean, it's not 2K without server problems, right? I mean, I don't think they've ever had a game without server issues, and I really don't understand how they make billions a year and still can't afford servers. But once they fix that, it will just be so much enjoyable. The amount of games that I have lagged out is just crazy. Now, as you see, this guy just pump fake Gets them all flying. We just strip the ball. I mean, we always get it back on defense. We go coast to coast. But yeah, running with 3 locks is just it's almost unfair because the defense is just insane. I mean, we've had so many times where we're losing by like 8-10 points, and we just come back because we get a steal, go coast to coast, dunk it, and then we get a block, and then we come down and hit a 3, and it's just like you can really just change the tide of the game. I mean, if you are not running, if not every single build on the court doesn't have defense, you're at a disadvantage. Because you look at these play shots out here, these 6'1", 6'2" play shots. Well, look at my build. I'm a 6'6" shooting guard with a 6'11" wingspan with really good defense. I have an 85-3, so I can hit it just fine. I got, a 95 driving dunk. So, I mean, if you're coming out here with a 6'2" play shot with not good defense, yeah, you might be able to get, wide open and hit a couple threes, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm going to be able to clamp you up because you're just so small. Yeah, you're fast, but me and my center, we're gonna play sides. We're gonna switch on everything, and he has a really, he has like a 79 perimeter defense with, I think he gets 32 defensive badges and has like 99 interior. Like, we can switch on everything. That's why like running a lineup like this is just so, it's just so good. I see so many people out here like, look at this little. You see, we're lagging out of bounds over here, but like this dude on the court that's running point is like 5'11", or like 6 foot or something. Like, yeah, you probably have insane speed, but you're just gonna get dogged. I mean, like I said, we weren't really trying in this game. We were just kind of messing around. We're just trying to test a lot of things. Like I said, like my friend just put on a new jump shot. I just put on new dribble animations. This was kind of the beginning of the game. We're just testing everything out. So like right now, if we play these guys again, we would probably just absolutely destroy him. But as you see, my build can rebound too. He's just athletic. Like I said, like a 6'11" wingspan. You can just make I've seen so many unique builds. Like I saw this one dude like have a 7-foot center that was ISOing. Like the build system is just insane this year, and I'm really enjoying 2K. I definitely want to keep uploading and making content. I've just been having a lot of fun, and there's a lot of new games coming out this year, like Far Cry. Call of Duty Battlefield looks really good. There's a lot of really fun games this year, so I'm just really excited just to start making videos and stuff like that. But as you see, this guy I don't know what this guy's doing. I think he just gave up. Like I said, this game should have been iced, but we're just messing around. He takes it out, I green it. I don't know why they're not guarding me. I have 12 points, but this game's almost wrapped up. This dude's just I don't know why this dude's just taking middies after middies. This dude thinks he's Prime MJ or something. But as we wrap this game up, I just want to say 2K